Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about my film Offset, which primarily follows the conventions of the psychological thriller genre while also adapting them in a minimalist and experimental way. Psychological thrillers often focus on internal conflict, distorted perception, and the instability of identity rather than external action. This is reflected in my film through the use of a confined setting, repetition, and the gradual breakdown of reality. One key convention I used is the transformation of a familiar environment into something unsettling. Inspired by films such as Black Swan and The Shining, the room in Offset begins clean and organized but becomes increasingly disordered, reflecting the protagonist's psychological state. The use of close ups on objects such as the poster, glasses, and bobblehead emphasizes subtle changes, allowing tension to build gradually rather than relying on sudden shocks. Another important aspect I focused on is the theme of duality and identity fragmentation. Seen in films like Fight Club, this is directly explored through the mirror scene and the final appearance of the counterpart, which represents the protagonist's fractured identity. The lack of dialogue also aligns with modern psychological films that prioritize visual storytelling and atmosphere. However, my film challenges conventions by adopting a highly minimalist narrative structure. Instead of a complex plot or multiple characters, the story is conveyed through repetition and visual changes within a single space. This creates a more abstract and interpretive experience for the audience, making the film less about a clear storyline and more about the psychological immersion involved with disassociation.